Hi everyone. First of all, sorry, not sorry if you can't see my face, but I'm blind, and it's never been about what you can hear on this channel. It's always been about It's never been about what you can see on this channel. It's always been about what you can hear. Jeez, I almost screwed that up. I just thought I'd do another one take from Starbucks and tell you that progress is being made. By the time I post this, I should have taken, if all went according to plan, by the time I post this, I will have taken my first class in terms of editing on the Mac. That's supposed to start on the 15th. And I believe it's the 17th when you're watching this, so. Well, I don't know what day it is when you're watching this, but when I post this, I think it'll be the 17th, so. Definitely we're headed in the right direction. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, because this is the first video that you've ever watched from me. A couple of weeks ago, I announced that I usually do like sound-based videos, whether it's vlogs or something else. I use Tunes to Tube to make videos out of MP3s, basically. But to do that and really make it sound the best, I need sound editing software. Well, my sound editing software suddenly isn't working correctly. And because of the way it's not working right, it's limiting me. It's making the editing process way too time consuming, more time consuming than it usually is. And I'm not going to edit like that. So, I'm going to learn how to edit on a Mac, partially because I'm hoping the Mac will work better than what this piece of software is suddenly doing, but also because I just spent a bunch of money on a Mac class, and I didn't spend that kind of money on a Mac class just to never use the Mac. And why am I back to wanting to use the Mac again instead of Windows? Well, the answer to that question is actually in a video that I haven't posted yet, but I've created the raw like parts of it. Oh, man. I tried a new drink today, and I'm not crazy about it. Water. Water's not the new drink. Water's the standby to fall back on. So when I learn how to edit on the Mac, I actually am going to do, right now it's a 2-parted series. I'm not sure how many parts there are going to be, but basically it's me vlogging myself going from Windows back to Mac. I was a Windows person I learned Windows in high school. I was a Windows user for at least 20 years. And then well, was it 20 years? Well, 10 to 20 years. And then in 2011 or 2012, I discovered the Mac, and I was like, okay, let me learn that. And I was a Mac user for a while, and then I ended up coming back to Windows. Now I'm trying to go back to the Mac. Until I'm ready to post that first video where I explain why, I'll just say, one of these days, one problem with a Windows computer, you can't get a Windows computer and expect it to last for the rest of your life. And I suppose you can't get a Mac computer and expect it to last for the rest of your life either. But when you get a Windows computer, being blind, there's certain things you need. And well, the bottom line is, the easiest way to get a Windows computer is, when you're blind, is to get it through the state vocational rehabilitation service, or the state commission for the blind, or the department for the blind, or the bureau for the blind, or whatever it is that they call themselves in your individual state. The thing about that is that if you can't prove to your voc rehab caseworker, or counselor as they call themselves, that your request for a computer is directly related to your request for a job, they're not going to get it for you. And if you don't have a request for a job, then they're not going to help you. Or at least that's my understanding of vocational rehabilitation. Vocational means job or employment related. And if that's not where you're headed in your life, then absolutely no judgment. That's completely your decision. But you can't expect the vocational rehabilitation system to do a whole lot for you if you're not headed down that road. So, if and when this Windows computer either becomes obsolete because Windows will stop supporting Windows 7, or Microsoft will stop supporting Windows 7, or for whatever reason, I just can't get that one to work anymore, or it's too old to work, too slow to work, I don't want to go back to voc rehab and say, okay, I know YouTube is a dream of mine to become a YouTuber and make money out of it, and God only knows when that's going to come true, but would you consider getting me a Windows 10 computer, and for that matter, some training on Windows 10? Rather than doing that, knowing that there's a high likelihood that there will be a negative response, I want to just learn the Mac, use it for as long as I can, and if and when I needed a new one, it's not about trying to convince some voc rehab counselor that it's something I really need to move on in life. It'll be about me figuring out how I'm going to manifest or pull together or pray for or save up the money to buy a new MacBook. So, that's my reasoning for wanting to go back to the Mac, and what I just said about my editing software being problematic is my reason for wanting to learn how to edit on a Mac. And until that happens, unfortunately, I'm not sure there's going to be many sound-based videos. For those of you who like one takes, that's great news, but for me, who feels like the best video is an edited video, I really didn't believe that. At first, I was like, edited. I'll never edit videos. But now that I've learned how to edit videos, I wouldn't want to not edit a video. That's why I only do one takes, like either when I have to in a situation like this, or just when I want to do what's easiest and just blab something out on my phone and throw it up there. So with that being said, progress is being made, and thank you for watching. As I struggle to get the words out, progress is being made, and thank you for watching. If you are blind or visually impaired and you'd like sighted assistance on demand, check out the link to Aira in the description box below. I can't say enough good things about that service. And the best thing now is that if you've got just a quick, what color is this, or what does this say, or just a quick thing that will take less than 5 minutes, you can do that for free. It is a subscription-based, well, it's part of it is subscription-based, but there are plenty of places that you can go. Well, plenty of places. There are some places that you can go. The list is getting longer and longer, but there are places that you can go to get Aira for free, and really, you can get 5-minute intervals of Aira for free no matter where you are now, since they've rolled out their first 5 minutes of every call free. Check out the description box for a couple of petitions that I did not write but do support. And sorry I ramble at the end of every freaking one take. One of these days I'll learn how to say this stuff concisely. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.